Hey guys, so first I just wanted to say please ignore my sweater. My sweater is really ugly and the room is kind of ugly too. But I wanted to make this video while it was fresh in my mind because I've just really been thinking about this topic for the last few days. And I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. If anyone else gets something from this video, if anyone else feels like how I feel, please leave a comment. And I love hearing other people's perspectives, what they have to say. So I was talking to my mom a few days ago. I went home from college for a little bit, and I was saying how I feel like in life, happiness is not a comfortable state for me. Like, usually when people are happy, they're like, oh, this is the life. Like, I'm living it up. I'm just so happy and I'm having a great time. But for me, whenever I find myself in true, genuine happiness, I get anxious. I get like weirdly anxious. And I try to dissect my emotions. I'm kind of an overthinker these days. I don't know. But as I've been thinking more and more, I'm like, why am I anxious when I'm happy? Like, shouldn't that be the time where you're like, oh yeah, like I'm great. I'm living my life. I'm just so happy, not a care in the world. But I was like, okay, like why am I just so anxious when I'm happy? Like this should be free. But then I was like, okay, I think I know why. And the more I was thinking about it, I was like, I think I don't like being happy because I'm scared. I'm scared that because I'm happy, that is an opportunity to lose it all and put me right exactly back where I was at the beginning in unhappiness. And the more I thought about it, I was like, wait, that is probably a very good reason why I tend to be a very melancholy person. I can fall into a comfortable state of sadness very, very easily. And I never really knew why that was. I was like, oh, maybe that's just my natural disposition. But I think some of that comes from an anxiety of, okay, well, when I'm sad, I've got nothing else to lose. But when I'm happy, I have everything. And it definitely holds me back when I'm happy. When good things are happening to me, I'm scared. I don't want to push my luck, per se. I don't want to try any new experiences, do any new things. I don't want to hang out with my new friends too much because, oh gosh, like the more I hang out with them and the more we have fun, chances are going to talk about me behind my back. I don't want to go to work that consistently. I'm not going to put that much into my job because I'll probably push my luck and end up getting fired or something. And I'm like, that is such a terrible way to live life. But then I also was reflecting and I was like, okay, so you're happy in life. And then what? How do you get out of this fear of bad things happening to you? Because when you're sad and you're at your rock bottom, you don't have anything else to lose. So yeah, you're sad, but at least you know it can't get any worse. You're not going to have anything taken from you because there's nothing else to lose. But when you're super duper happy and you're having a great time, you're like, oh my God, like I don't want to lose any of this because I feel so great right now. And I know how awful it feels to be miserable. And a lot of times in therapy and just advice in general, the end goal is to be happy. But I argue the end goal isn't to be happy. I think the end goal is to find a kind of like consistent inner peace where if good things happen to you, you're good, you're happy, it's great. But if bad things happen to you, you acknowledge that, not toxic positivity, but when bad things happen to you, you can acknowledge that and you can work through it while not letting that completely destroy you and beat you down. And on both ends, remaining encouraged. When good things happen, that's great, that's amazing, I'm gonna keep going. But also when bad things happen, that actually wasn't great, that actually really sucked, that was bad, and I'm gonna keep going regardless. And I think for a lot of people, I think at least, happiness, treating that as like the end goal of life, that's probably why I hope, at least, maybe I'm the only one, but a lot of people feel anxiety revolving happiness and a lot of times end up self-sabotaging to get that sense of comfort back. I did that a lot in my personal life. Oh my gosh, I have friends, I have a life, I like to do things, I have hobbies. Oh my gosh, but what if something happens? What if, and then I end up unhappy again, and then boom, through that anxiety, I end up self-sabotaging myself, and I end up exactly where I predicted. And then I have this huge like ego moment where I'm like, I knew it all along. I knew I was gonna end up unhappy anyways. Like, what's the point of even trying? But I said all that to say, if you feel a sense of anxiety revolving happiness, if you are happy right now in your life and you feel anxious, or if you are unhappy in your life and you feel comfortable in that feels right to you, that feels normal, it feels safe. I just want to let you know, number one, you're not the only person that feels like that. And number two, what's meant for you will come for you, and you will be okay. And I don't have all the answers to life, but at least from what I've experienced, try and be gentle with yourself and have peace. Know that no matter what happens, you will grow from it and you will learn from it. And I feel like that's all you can do sometimes. And try not to chase happiness, but maybe joy is a better way to put it. But thank you guys for watching.